Test. Yo, no. All right, what's going on, world? GTP here. Welcome back to another video. So this one's gonna be a little different. This one's gonna be the weekly video, the weekly vlog. But the thing that I kind of wanted to do for this video, the thing that I kind of wanted to do for this video was I did record 2 other course vlogs. One, I played a solo round over at Teal Bend, just outside of Sacramento, kind of close to the Sacramento airport. And then I did play another round, I think it was the week after. I did play the round with an old gym buddy of mine, Christian. No, it's not Christian. Steven, an old gym buddy of mine, Steven, and 2 of his buddies over at Morgan Creek over in Sacramento still, but like the Antelope area. So that's a really nice course. That was a really fun one to play. So, but the reason I'm doing a kind of just like a voiceover, just talking about it, is because yeah, the audio kind of sucked on it. It was just too staticky. For the Morgan Creek round with my buddy, I had this mic already, the one that I did a vlog on. Definitely check it out. Okay, hold on. If you guys are watching this, right here, it's right here.
It's false.
If not, it's right here. Okay, I always get it mixed up. Either one, definitely check that video out. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I kind of lost track of what I was talking about. Hold on.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so I was talking about, for that Morgan Creek round with my buddy, I did have this mic already, the Neewer CM28 wireless lavalier mic, but I just didn't have the right settings on it. I don't think I was messing with it correctly. Yeah, so that round and this Teal Bend round, they were way before the last vlog, where I talk about the mic and how cool it is and stuff. Yeah, anyway, so I kind of just wanted to, instead of just showing the course vlog and just having music over it and no sound, I figured I'd just talk about it and we can hang out and stuff. So yeah, if you guys are new here, my name's Arnold, aka the Grand Support, aka GTP. I'm just like a regular guy, full-time job with a dog, in a relationship, just going through, you know, normal life, and trying to get good at golf, trying to grind to par. And so yeah, if you like what you see, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, all that good YouTube stuff. And if you're new here, Project 48 is just something that I started. It was just a project, a personal project for me for this year. I've always wanted to start YouTube, and I started it February, and in February there's only 48 weeks left in the year, so my whole plan was to post 48 videos, or at least a video a week. And yeah, I think we're making good progress. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so let me just get set up. All the footage is in my hard drive, and yeah, we'll just talk about it and hang out. So let me get set up, and yeah, let's do it. Also got my coffee. Cheers. Alright, how do I screen record on here again? Control Shift 5. Record entire screen and record. So this first vlog, or for this first course vlog, this one is at Teal Bend over in just outside of the of Sacramento, kind of like on the outskirts, right behind the Sacramento airport. This one's a really fun track, and I did play this solo. This was a late afternoon round, and they allowed me to go out solo, so that was pretty cool of them. Okay, see, I don't have the mic here just yet. I'm still just using the old mic. You can see it here, but yeah. So I mean, the old mic is fun. Like if I'm like, I think this clip was fun. It's just me like warming up, talking, and I'm looking directly at the video or like the camera. So the audio is fine, but like if I leave the camera like where it's at and then I walk away like with my back turned, then the audio starts to get kind of staticky. And I think it's just the whole it doesn't have a direct line of sight. The microphone doesn't have a direct line of sight to the receiver, so I think that was a big issue. And for it being just kind of like a lower end, like a cheaper like starter microphone, I think that was one of like the issues with it. And this one I did play the day after the Cordova round, which was the round where I said I broke 90, but really I didn't. But I did make an eagle, and it was pretty much a 200-yard par 4 that I chipped in for eagle. This round I did play the day after. So yeah. Okay, that's just me talking. Let's just get to the first tee. I'm walking off here. I'm walking off the tee box because I forgot to hit record. But it was probably like the best drive I've ever had on this course. It's just the left side rough. And this was probably the best 3-hole start I've had on this course ever. Yeah, so this is me just on the left side here of the rough, right in front of the bunker. Thankfully, I didn't get it in there. And then so I remember taking 6-iron here. Let's just watch it real quick. It was just 6-iron bullet right to the green, landed short and just rolled up to just the front edge of the green. Just a little 2-putt par, which was a solid. I don't think I've ever parred this hole, and I swear every time I play this course, the pin is in the same exact location. But yeah, so here's that was a solid lag putt. Ends up just a little past the hole, but skirted the edge. It could have been like a really nice long birdie. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just show all the shots from here on out. Boom. Knocked it in for par, solid fist bump. And so the next hole is a par 5, which is, it's not, I don't know if it would count as a dog leg left, because, it's pretty straight from the tee marker. And then once you're probably about 100 yards out, it curves left to the green. So you'll see that here. This was a solid drive. I think I towed this one a little bit, and I ended up just right there. And then so I remember taking just 4 hybrid here and just knocking it up this way, just to give myself like a nice wedge in. And you can see it just curves left to the green here, but I do just take a wedge to it, and I get it just back here. There it is. Let's just watch this. Perfect. There's like a little slope right there. That was, so I was aiming for landing short and letting it just roll down to the hole, which it did quite perfectly. Come on, hit the ball. Boom, solid fist bump right there. So pretty good start. It's even par through 2. And then so this 3rd hole, this one was kind of funny, I remember, because the tee box, the blues were, I think where the tips were, they were all the way back to where the last tee box area was. Kind of weird. This is the longest I've ever played this hole. So yeah, but this one was such a good drive. This one I took 5 wood. I always take 5 wood here because it is pretty thin. There is a bunker right there. So this was really good for me, I think. Solid 5-wood shot. It did end up just to the left edge of the bunker. So yeah, so here, oh yeah, so I wasn't even close to the bunker, but yeah, so I decided, I think I had like 70 or something yards out, and I did have, oh, check out the calves on this guy. I did take I think it was 54 degree, my sand wedge, and just did like one of my partial wedge swings to get me just to the green, but it ended up just going short for some reason. And I hit this one pretty well too, I would say. This one was a solid lob, like a lob over the bunker. Yoink. 2-putt bogey this one. Yeah, see that? Skirted the edge. A lot of these little edge girders, I tap in for that second one solid. So not bad. Not bad for a 3-hole start, 1 over. The best I've ever played those first 3 holes. And then this is kind of like where things start to go off the rails already. Okay, so I have the Teal Bend scorecard up. I'm not going to show it on screen, but I should have played the whites, which is essentially the front tees, just because of how, I did play around before. It was sunny. I was walking. So, but yeah, so I should have done that instead of playing the combo tees, the blue and white. So that's another thing that kind of affected, I think, how I played, because there were some tee shots that I didn't get off pretty well, and so I did have a little bit longer for a second shot, or that was a couple strokes more than I needed to take. So anyways, I did shoot a 104, not the greatest. I did have a big blow up hole on the 8th, and we're not going to go into that, but it was a blow up hole. And on the back, yeah, you can tell just from the back 9, just things weren't going my way. I did only have 17 putts, but yeah, I did lose way too many balls. You can just see doubles. You can just tell just from that back 9. Actually, maybe even starting the last few holes on the front you can tell I was just really starting to kind of like shut down a little bit. Body wasn't moving well. Mentally, I was starting to fight just to kind of hang in there. But so I learned from that, I think, that when it's hot, I should just ride a cart. I shouldn't force a walk unless I prepare decently for it. Hydrate the day before. I do have my shade up. I do have my cooling towel. If I prepare for it and I'm ready for it, then sure, walk. But if I can ride on a hot day, I should just ride. Okay, so that was the round at Teal Bend. Solid 104. But anyways, okay, so now let's get on over to the Morgan Creek round. I think I have a web on me. In the area where we live in, there's like, I think it's like spider season for.
Nope.
Apparently they're like good spiders, you know.
Nope.
I'm walking into them everywhere, even in the garage.
Nope.
Okay, so let's get started on the Morgan Creek round. I did play with an old gym buddy of mine, Steven. He invited me out to play at Morgan Creek with two of his buddies, and that was a solid time. They were really fun guys to play with. This was the week after that weekend of Cordova and Teal Bend. So coming into this, I knew I wanted to play the blues, which is the middle tees pretty much. They do have combo here also. Focus. Yeah, so tips. Yeah, tips. The tips are black, and then they do have gold, and then blue combo white, and then they have the and then green. Yeah, I remember hitting my buddy up the day before, and I was like, you know, what tee boxes are we playing from? And he said blues. Originally, I was like, cool, which, you know, that's what I wanted to play, was just the blues. When we get there, they decided to play the golds, and then it's like, you know, the ego in me was like, oh yeah, I'll just play the gold too then. So we just played the golds. And honestly, it wasn't too bad playing from the golds. If I was striking the ball a little bit better off the tee, like with my driver, I think I would have been fine. Came from drivers off the tee. The first tee shot, second tee shot, they just flew right. I did find the first ball, the first tee shot. The second tee shot, I had to take a drop because I couldn't find the ball. What is it called? Yeah, and so, and I parred. Yeah, I did par the next hole. Super solid. And then we had that long par 3, bogeyed that one, got on the green, and I think I remember chipped on, I think it was a 2-putt. Yeah, 2-putt par. Yeah, tripled the next hole, bogeyed the 6th, next par 5, bogeyed the next par 3, and then this was coming back. Oh yeah, solid bogey for that hole 8. Hole 9 should have been a whole lot better than I did. I tripled it. It's a par 4, perfect tee shot. And then I thought what felt like a perfect approach shot. But there is water on this hole, and I thought I could carry it with my 6-iron, I think is what I pulled. And then it just landed way too short because the green is on an elevated, the green's elevated, landed way too short and rolled down into the water. Yeah, just from where I had to take the next shot, I just couldn't recover. Walked off for the triple on that one. And then going into the back 9, the first hole in the back 9 is a par 5, and I just remember I could have got onto the green. I think it was for par, or I think for birdie, and then I hit a flyer of an 8-iron, and it just flew over the green into some, you know, into like the forest, and then I just lost the ball. Had to take a drop from there, and then couldn't recover, and just, yeah, walked off with a nice quad. Anyways, yeah, bogey the next hole, parred the par 3, solid. Always loved pars on par 3s. Yeah, and then tripled the 4th hole, or the 13th hole. And then the next one was I think I lost the ball here. This one is a par 5, tripled this one. Tripled the next par 4. I think I lost the tee shot on that one. 16th is a par 3. Bogeyed this one. This one was actually pretty cool. I think I'll show the full hole on this one. Yeah, because the tee shot, again, I played from the golds. I've never played from the golds from here, but the tee shot of this one was really dicey. You do have a thin window between trees, and it goes over water onto the green. So really, you really had to get your carry game on here. But I carried it, and it just rolled off the back, and then I chipped on, and then 2-putted. And then the 17th was the par 4. I think, yeah, solid 5-wood, and then 8-iron. 8-iron just landed just short of the green. And I remember chipping on and then just 2-putting. And then the last hole, tripled this one. I lost the ball, sliced my tee shot, couldn't find it. And then the recovery shot was fine. Yeah, and then caught a flyer of a wedge shot, rolled off the back, and then, yeah, chipped it on, blah, blah, blah. 104 on this round too. I do like this course. I do like both of these courses. I think they're some of my favorites in Sacramento. But yeah, so again, I just wanted to just talk about the 2 rounds. Again, I was going to do separate course vlogs for them, but the audio was just too staticky. It didn't sound too good. And again, I didn't feel like just playing like a slideshow pretty much of the video. Figured we'd just hang out and chat, a little coffee chat with GTP. That might have to be like the name of these kinds of talks. Oh yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you like it, let me know. I don't think I would do this too often unless something was funky with the footage, with the round footage. But we do have a little bit more of a decent mic, so we shouldn't have to be doing these more often. But I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Kind of like a little post-round reflection. We can do like a little post-round reflection type of video, yeah. Anyways, now I'm just brainstorming like future video ideas. Just a little preview for the next video. It is going to be another course vlog. That was going to be played at Bartley Kavanaugh down there, just outside of Elk Grove, California, just in Sacramento still. Definitely stay tuned for that. So yeah, 2 solid rounds. Again, there's a lot of takeaways. For the most part, there was some good stuff. There was a lot of bad stuff, but a lot of things I can learn from. So we definitely learn from them. Gotta watch out for a video coming out in a few weeks. I'll say that much. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you enjoyed this type of video, just let me know in the comments below. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Again, follow all the socials down here. Yeah, stay tuned for the next one. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. And remember, get 1% better every single day. Baby.